Hello there everybody, this is Tamakaze007. Now, I'm not really certain why I felt obligated to make this video, but I wanted to. It's more of a want than a necessity. Now, as any Rainbow Six Siege player knows, Shifting Tides has been out for, I want to say, about a week now. It came out for the Season Pass owners exactly, I want to say 1 week ago today, actually. Because as of the time that I am making this video, after I've played this match and gotten a bit more information about it, it is out to the public. You can get Kali Wamai right now, if you have enough credits, or if you simply just want to buy them, purchase them, however it may be, that you get them, you can get them, if you really want them. I've been interested in how they work, and after finally seeing them in action, you won't see them in action in this specific match, sadly, as in this one that I was playing. Nobody used them, and I did not have the season pass, so I did not have them. However, after seeing them in action, they look awesome. I want to say Wamai is probably better than Kali in a lot of ways. He's basically just Jaeger 2.0. He's able to stop grenades and use them against the enemy team, unlike Jaeger who just destroys them. With that being said though, Kali is very, very good in the right hands. She can basically destroy walls and destroy, well, not destroy walls, but, you know, puncture through walls, not reinforced. However, her ability can use reinforced walls as kind of like acting like they're just a barricade in her way. She can shoot a projectile from underneath her sniper rifle, like an underbarrel attachment, that goes through the wall and destroys anything on the other side. Now, it's extremely efficient. It's so nice to have. But with a little bit of, you know, over-obsession over those characters out of the way. I am playing Jaeger here, as you can see. This match, nothing really happens to any extent. I just kind of sat in this room. That's why I decided to talk about the operators over it. I do get a quick kill here, as Montaigne ran in, didn't know I was there, and we managed to sweep up the round very well. One thing that this will lead into that I really wanted to talk about, and what this video is really going to be about, is the shifting tide changes that came with not just the characters, but this as well. As you saw there, I had just played Jaeger, and yet we are going in to another defense round. This isn't ranked. This is what quick play is now. Instead of casual matches, those don't exist anymore. It's all quick matches or quick play. The casual matches that we had before aren't here. There is no section for that. Maybe newcomer, but since I have no way to play newcomer without making a Smurf account or making a whole nother account, I can't tell. The only big differences that you will notice in quick matches now, though, are the fact that it's more like ranked in the way that the rounds are kind of doubled. Not in the sense that you have to play as many matches as a ranked game. If that was the case, then I would just say don't even play quick matches, just everybody play ranked. I would just say get rid of quick matches in general. There's no point. But there is still a point. You still only play till, I believe, best of 3? Or is it best of 5? I think, no, it's best of 5. What am I talking about? You have to win 3 rounds in order to win the whole entire match. That is still here. Unlike in ranked where you have to win, I believe, 4 or 5. I think it's 5. I can't remember. Regardless of that fact of me not being able to remember and being ill-prepared for what I'm saying, you do play 2 times on whatever side you start on, no matter what. If you start at defense on the first round, the next round, win or lose, you will be playing defense again. As you'll see in this video, we choke super hard. This match I actually do pretty fantastic in, or this round I do pretty fantastic in. I get a kill, I think I get 3 kills, honestly. It's pretty uncharacteristic of me. Normally I'm not a killmonger. Normally I just play support and just kind of hang around until my team needs an anchor. Well, except on attack, of course, then I'm just bum rushing everything. However, that doesn't matter. you will play 2. No matter what, you will play 2 of whatever first round you happen to be. If your first round is attack, you'll be playing attack 2 times in a row. If your first round is defense, you'll be playing defense 2 times in a row. Like I said, we lose, and as you'll see, we play defense twice, then we play attackers twice. Because we win on defense twice, we lose as attackers twice. On overtime, it's random. It's still random. It doesn't just force you to be one way or another. It almost forces you to make a drastic change in mindset of saying, oh, I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm going to have to play like it's ranked now. And I don't know if I necessarily enjoy that fact. I don't know if I or a lot of the community really wants it to be that way. Now, maybe I'm wrong in assuming that. Maybe that's just the casual side of me saying I don't want to be, feeling like I'm playing ranked constantly 24/7. When I play ranked, I don't do it all night constantly like some people do. I play like a match or 2, maybe 3 if I'm feeling really crazy and really want to get my placement. And then that's it. I will not go the entire night playing ranked. If anything, I'll say, okay, that's good enough, win or lose, and I'll play casual matches and just have fun, of course still trying to win. I feel like in Siege, you're always trying to win. You're always trying to one-up the enemy team. You're always trying to be the best player you can be. Maybe not the best, but you're trying to be a good player at least. Even if you're messing around with friends and doing things like that, it's like, yeah, you still play that game. You still aim your gun, use your abilities, shoot to kill. It's all still there. And I don't know if... Well, no. Let me rephrase that. I do know that some people will like this. I know that some people will say, yes, I just want it to be like ranked more constantly. I want everything there. I want the bans. I want the full matches. I want, instead of 3 rounds to win, I want 5 rounds to win, things like that. There will be people who say that. And those will be the diehard fans who just want to play ranked and prove how good they are, constantly, no matter what. And I can respect that. If you play this game and you play it seriously, then more power to you. I think that's amazing. I like to hop in ranked and prove that, I can at least get to a certain rank. Now, have I been falling off of rank? Yes. Last time I played ranked was last season, and I only got silver. And then years ago, back in, I want to say I think it was year 2, I played 2 seasons and I was gold in both of them, so of course I'm getting worse, or the player base is simply getting better, which I think, that's what I think. I think the player base is just simply getting so much better, and that's an awesome thing. But I don't know if I want the elitist feel to it, where I have to be constantly trying no matter what, where I can't just relax and play a game of Siege because I want to play a game of Siege, but I feel like I have to play a game of Siege. And that is one of the biggest changes that this season brings. And while I do enjoy some aspects of it, that aspect alone feels kind of forced, as if they're catering to only one side of the spectrum of their player base. But it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, if you play Siege, you most likely play it, semi-seriously. As you'll see here, I wanted free kills, and then I happened to get caught off by a recruit, I panicked, and I died. That isn't good play on my part. Maybe if I was in the mindset of fully trying, maybe if you were ranked, then, maybe I would have tried harder. That's how some people think. But I don't always think like that. In that moment, I simply wanted to try and spray and get the kill because my brain panicked, and my finger said, pull the trigger. So, that's one of the changes. I already talked about the operators. Another change that you'll see here are weapon balance changes, operator balances, and things like that. But while those aren't drastic, this next round will show off one that I think is incessantly drastic. And it's one that I actually enjoy. A lot of people have been memeing about this. As you saw, I played Jaeger, and I didn't have an ACOG scope. It's like, well, what's up with the ACOG scope? Why doesn't Jaeger get his ACOG back? Why can't we spawn peak? Everybody still spawns peak, or everybody still spawn peaks, regardless. So what's the big deal? Where'd the ACOG go? It went on to Dokayabe. It went on to Vigil. Their shotguns now have the ACOG scope. And as you'll see in this match, I don't use it to its full potential. You can go see pro players and a ton of people one-tapping, getting headshots, constantly going back and forth, doing all this crazy stuff with his gun. Now, I don't know the proper, way to customize it so that it's perfect, but the way that I use it is I have the ACOG scope, of course. I have the angled grip, the commando grip, whatever you want to call it. Call it the angled grip, the potato grip. And I believe I have the hip fire on it too. You could probably take away the hip fire laser, honestly, the red dot. It doesn't need it. It really doesn't. I just use it because I think of it like a shotgun still. I should probably stop doing that, because as you'll see in here, it's meant to be used like a sniper rifle. And I don't know if you're supposed to have the vertical grip on it to make it more accurate, to make it shoot straighter, whatever, to keep the accuracy. But as you'll see here with the angled grip, that aiming speed, that's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. I was blown away during this match. That's why you see me using it so much here, is because I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, oh my god, this is so fast. If I saw somebody and got them in my sights and boom, they're dead. It's an instant zoom, instant pull, and they should be dead. Or at least, that's what I've seen from gameplay and from, other things. That's what I felt, that's what I understood, that's what I thought it would be like. In this match, you will shoot me, I don't know why I'm flubbing my words so much. Probably because I'm trying to talk so fast and I have a lot of information in my head that I want to get out. Regardless, I apologize for it. As you'll see in this match, I do get a hit on a Jaeger. Now, I want to stress the fact that Jaeger is an operator with 1 armor and 3 speed. You would think any hit with a shotgun would clip him and take him out. There, I just missed twice because I'm still getting used to the whole, actually using the shotgun thing. I get a camera, which is always helpful. That's really all you want as Dokayabe now, is to get those cameras. Her buzzer is not as good as it used to be. So I see this happening, and I decide, well, I'm kind of close to that. Maybe I can go get that. And you'll see here, the Jaeger pokes his head out. I absolutely bone my teammate with a grenade. And then I toss it in. That should hit, and I'm like, wait, it didn't go off, and I saw somebody moving. I saw a little Jaeger line, and I kind of put 2 and 2 together. There's a Jaeger there. So I just waited, and I decided I would tap. Now, you can pull the trigger again, but look at that health. I'm assuming he wasn't hit before, and I thought my shotgun would one-tap him, especially with the added range and the ACOG sight being able to see, much more zoomed in. I assumed that 1 shot would be enough to at least down him. Those were all my assumptions from seeing the footage of the shotgun with the ACOG sight on it, and I was like, oh my god, this thing's essentially a sniper rifle. And it really is, from how other people use it. I feel like I just got unlucky there. Maybe I do need the vertical grip, maybe that's a thing you need, but I thought the angular grip would help in, quick snapping, quick zooming. Not too sure. But I still feel like that should have killed. Jaeger is a 1 armor character. If that shotgun from that range, I was pretty close. I was only I want to say 6 feet away. I was in a doorway, there was a hallway, and then that hole. And I definitely know I at least pelted him in the chest with that shot. I feel like that should have killed in 1 shot. That's why I didn't pull twice. But it's all a learning experience. Now, in the hands of a good player, that 725 shot, that's what it's called, the 725 shotgun? Can't remember. Regardless, maybe I'm thinking of some other shotgun, some other overly broken shotgun in a shooter that came out recently. It also had exceptionally long range, and everybody was complaining about it. God, it's a new shooter. I don't know if the name's too familiar, like Call of Duty. No, that game, nobody knows about that game. But if you've played it and you have seen that shotgun, you know what I'm talking about. I thought it would operate like that in terms of broken range. And like I said, it does. A good player with that shotgun in their hands would easily be able to, instead of just me, hitting him in the chest and being like, that should be enough, they would have just done the little flick up, got the crosshairs on his skull, and then that would have been it. That would have been over. Because that thing's recoil is not that much. Now, with all these things out of the way, that's really all I wanted to talk about in terms of the big changes. Of course, there's rank reset, there's ranked changes, more MMR, more people seem to be actually, like I said, I feel like the player base is actually getting better as time goes on. And they're not like me, where I walk in here, see a Valk, and then flub all my shots, and I'm like, why didn't that hit? Well, obviously, because I missed all my shots and only clipped her. That's why she has some health left. But I say but a lot because I have to keep reminding myself what I'm talking about instead of constantly making fun of myself. With ranked reset, I saw that the people who are ranked now most of them are in Silver 1. Which is, I believe that's where I ended last season. Knowing that that's like the median, that's where most people are, that's the peak of, like, averageness. That's interesting to me. That's really cool, honestly. So, if the player base is getting better, awesome. With all these new changes, you guys can decide for yourself how much you like them, if you like the shotgun, the new characters, the quick play, how everything works now. That's up to you guys. I just wanted to get this video out there and say my say about it. So hope you have a great, wonderful rest of your day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye now.